Hello, people of the internet. We are here doing some more farewell going runs. I did practice off stream, so we're just gonna get right into the runs. No practice or anything. I'm deafened in a call right now, so I'm going to undeafen, and then we will get to running. Yes, my sleep schedule's cooked. All right, I'm streaming now, so don't say any racial slurs, or do if you want to. I mean, I can't stop you.
Bro, that sells for a lot.
Yeah,
Okay, but it's a disco.
it is.
Where do I buy the gun? I'm at the pawn shop. Where do I? Maybe it's in the dark alley.
Is Pingcord gonna cooperate? Oh, it is. What do you know?
Maybe it's in the dark alleyway. Skill respec merchant.
Sleep schedule's cooked.
Level 60. I'm
Remember when I said I'm gonna stream at 9 p.m. EST? Yeah, that definitely happens a lot.
Oh my god, it's purple dino. No, Walter Luigi! Get away from me! Walter Luigi.
This is the most brain-rotted Roblox game I've seen in my life.
God, I love Walter Luigi. If Walter Luigi asked me out, I would immediately.
That's instant, yeah. It's an instant. That's an automatic yes. Like you don't. Even, there's not even a choice there.
How do I buy a gun? I was told I could buy a gun.
Need a gun license, Summer. Silly.
How do I buy a gun?
You gotta go to the southern states where it's easier to get a gun license, and then you can just get it. Silly.
Oh, but I'm trying to get a gun in Mushroom Plumber Simulator.
Okay, well you gotta follow the rule. You gotta get your gun license.
I have to be able. Oh my god, it's literally the Straw Hat from One Piece.
It's literally One
How do I
Piece.
get a gun? I like how this game just exists on Roblox and it hasn't been taken down.
I like how there's just a lot of Roblox has a lot of very interesting games. Let's just put it at that.
Like Mushroom Plumber Simulator.
It's such as.
I love Mushroom Plumber Simulator. Like you can get a gun. It's Warui.
Warui. Where's Warui? Warui. That's actually not okay. That's genuinely not okay.
God, I
Warui?
love
Really?
Walter Luigi and Waru. Wait, what is this guy called? What's the spiky called?
Wait.
Spiky guy.
If I make it to Event Horizon 8 more times, I'll have 69 Event Horizons. Wait, I have to make it there 8 more times. That's huge.
God bless America.
That's what I'm saying.
No, Warui. Get away. Get away. No, bad Warui, bad.
God damn it.
I like how there's two different things happening right now. There's Farewell Golden, and then there's whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever's going on Roblox right now.
How do I buy though? How do I? There has to be a way to buy. Oh no!
No.
How could you? It's okay. Okay. No, they invaded the pawn shop.
Oh my god.
What do I do? What do I do?
Bruh.
No! Don't touch me! No! Get away!
Bruh.
What? No! No! Bad! Bad Warui! Bad! I can guide them away. I can guide them away.
I like how they're just walking at you.
Wait, that's the rare pink Koopa, the shiny Koopa. I mean, the
What?
shiny
Pink
turtle.
Koopa. It's like the rare pink sheep in Minecraft, but the pink Koopa.
No.
God, how do I get my guns?
But I've been saying that my whole life, honestly.
Alright, do you think Google will give me an answer?
I mean, I don't know. This is a pretty niche game. I don't know what the community.
In Mushroom
Ooh.
Plumber Simulator.
If somebody actually wrote a Reddit thread about that, I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I genuinely.
Arms dealer, Mushroom Plumber
Oh
Simulator.
my god.
wiki.
Why is there a wiki? Why? Who made the wiki? Who? That's not okay. It's actually not okay that a wiki exists for this game.
I don't
Why
see
would a
the
wiki
issue.
not exist?
I
mean,
Someone
it's-
spent
it's-
time in their day writing that wiki. Somebody actually spent like
Yeah,
valuable.
it's Mushroom Plumber Simulator. Why wouldn't you?
Oh my god.
God bless
I'm going
Mushroom
insane right now.
Larry, there's 2 watching. They've abandoned you.
Yeah, probably because of mushroom. What mushroom?
Why would they not like mushroom plumbers?
It's
This
also
would-
12:30. That's
level
probably part of it
1000
too.
in this server. God, I can't go in the alleyway. I can't go in the dark and mysterious alleyway. No! I love this suspiciously flat plane of grass. And this for some reason.
Very ominous. I like it.
Is my graphics quality at max? Okay, it is. Where is the damn arms? It's the White House! Wait, it's the White House!
Oh my god.
Can I raid the White House?
Oh my god.
Wait. Can I raid the White House? It's empty. It's already been raided.
Yeah.
I wanted to be the one to do it. Oh. It has to be somewhere, right? Apparently the arms dealer is a location between the pawn shop and King Turt's castle. God. Wait,
Deal.
it's Green Shroomy!
OMG.
Welcome in. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm gonna be honest. You have to tell me how to pronounce your name because I don't think I'm gonna nail this one.
There is no brain rot involved.
That's some cool accent. I like the accents on the letters. It's kind of cool. Kind of a sick name, honestly.
Let's see what's over here. You know, in Mushroom Plumbers. Oh my god, no! They're shooting up the hood! No!
No.
I can't with this game. Coming soon.
Bruh.
God.
Bam, ba-dum.
How much money do you think this game makes?
Too much.
Thank God for Mushroom Plumber Simulator, man. Oh my god, I can go to church in Mushroom Plumber Simulator. Let me enter church. I want to go in church. Oh.
Maybe you need to, like, buy a gun first.
Can I shoot up the church?
That's crazy.
I would never. Wait, there's another pawn shop. Is this another one?
Oh.
Or is this the same thing? It looks different. It's over here. What good?
Who is that?
Is this the arms dealer? How do I deal arms with them?
He does have arms.
Oh. How do I get arms dealer? Oh my god. How do I get a weapon? I need a weapon. Wait. Arms dealer mystery. They added gambling.
OMG.
Okay, but I have to buy a weapon to get stuff from the arms dealer. So, how do I get a weapon? How? How? Wait. Oh! Let's go! Let's
Let's
go!
go.
Goober, I killed the goober!
Oh
Oh
my, oh my god.
oh my god, oh my god, can I kill Warui? Hang on, I have to reload my mag. Hang on. This might take a while, gang. Hang on, who else can I kill? Can I kill more goobers? What the fuck is this? Hello, pet.
Whoa.
Hello, pet keeper.
Pet keeper.
How are you, pet keeper? Oh my god, it's explosive goober.
OMG.
Guys, I'm gonna be real. I think my social battery has ran out, so I'm probably gonna leave VC if that is okay.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll stream for a bit before I go to bed, but have a good one, guys.
Goodbye.
I shall be back tomorrow probably. I'll keep working on the old I mean what? The what video? That is
Larry,
not
screaming.
No, I wasn't. Guys, I didn't leak it. But it was, yeah. I'll see you guys later. So bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, my social battery is non-existent right now, so I am going to be by my lonesome for now. All right. What's up, chat? How we doing? I don't think there's gonna be any angry rants today. This is probably gonna be a more chill stream. I'm not exactly you know, in the highest of energies. So this will be pretty chill today, probably. Hope you guys are doing alright though. See if we can get some good runs in though before I go to bed. Okay, not if I do that. Jesus, man. It's not dementia. My name is Larry, okay? You can't gaslight me, okay? I will not put up with this behavior. Alright, I won't put up with these shenanigans anymore. Okay, Gotcha, this is not okay. Oh, that was... What did I do? Did I like... I don't even know what I did there. I wall bounced too much. Immersion therapy. Real. Well, okay. It's chill for Larry standards, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's only so chill Larry the Slime stream can get, but for Larry standards, you know, if we're using the Larry the Slime stream intensity scale, which is a real thing that definitely exists, it's on the chiller side, I would say. Yeah, I don't know. I've been a little off today, and I'm not really sure why. No, probably no Minecraft tonight. I'm just super, I don't know. I've been like just super, I don't know. I just woke up today and I was just like literally like zero energy and I did not feel like doing anything. So I don't know. Just kind of one of those days, I guess. Like I got enough sleep. It's like I slept in because I had a day off today. It's not like I had like not enough sleep. I don't know. That's true. We do all of our ups and downs. That's true. That's true. Bro is convinced. He's like, impossible. A chill Larry stream? Not possible. This can't be happening. There's no way you can convince me that my name is Barry. There's no way. You can keep trying. It's not gonna happen, okay? It's not gonna happen. So it would be really funny if I beat the whole level and forgot that I just forgot to grab the golden. You know? No, shut up. You guys are the worst. This run is the farewell golden. Alright, if you say so. If you say so, Paper, I'll believe you. I won't surrender. I respect your persistence. I'll give you that. Stubbornness, persistence, same thing. Oh my god, stubbornness. Is that a Celeste farewell reference, guys? Oh my god. That is true. It always the runs you don't expect. That's true. Honestly, the runs I do the best on are the runs where I'm like the least consciously aware of what's happening. So maybe that's my secret. I should just be like incredibly high. And maybe that'll make me be way better. Guys, I should just smoke some weed until I start winning. That is true. You did. It's just, you know, Gato likes to call me Barry for some reason. You know, I can't stop it. You know, I just accepted it. But, you know, they call me many names, so it's okay. In the streets, I have many names for me, so I get it. It's understandable. Thank you, Wilbur. Wilbur, you call me by my default name. Thank you. That's true. You know what? I respect your persistence, Gato. I'll give you that. You know, you might be like clinically insane, but you have the persistence, and I respect that. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, I've just been, I don't even know, man. I feel like I'm in like a fever dream today. Like I woke up. Okay, so this is what happened. I literally woke up. I slept for like, I must have slept for like 12 hours or something. Like I like hibernated. And then I was still tired even after I woke up, which makes no sense. I slept for 12 hours. I should be energized, but no, I felt like tired even though I already slept for 12 hours, which makes no sense. It makes no logical sense at all. And I felt like this literally all day. Like I literally felt tired. Like I want to go back to bed, and I felt like that all day, even though it's literally like I slept for 12 hours, which makes literally no sense. You went to bed at 7 p.m. That's crazy. You did that like nighttime nap, or you just like, you know, I feel that. The classic, like, the classic middle of the night naps that just make you nocturnal. It's great. Yeah, I don't know. Just a little off today, that's all. Hopefully it's just for today and it does not continue into tomorrow, because I don't know. Just one of those days, I guess. I did bed at 2 a.m., woke up at 1 p.m. Alright, that's kind of like what I'm about on. I probably fell asleep at like maybe 2 or 3 a.m., woke up at like 3 p.m., you know, around there. So you're still awake even though you're done. That's real. I think I understand what you were trying to say, Wilbur. Understandable. Da, 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 da. Oh, you put the end quotes? Okay, that's fair. Oh, I see where you were supposed to put the quotes. Okay, I understand. Also, I feel like when I neutral drop there, I'm hitting the spikes, but I don't die for some reason. It's really, really goofy hitboxes in this game sometimes. At least I didn't die in that room again. Spikes, Noah. How has my Celeste journey been so far? Do you just mean like for Goldens or like as a whole? Because as you know, that's a very different tale to tell, depending on if you want the whole picture or if you just want the goldening journey per se. You want the whole thing? All right, all right. You're asking a lot from me, Cube Roamer, but you know, basically, I think I played Celeste for the first time probably like 2022, pretty recent. I haven't been playing for that long. I think it was either 2023. Can I check on Steam to see when I bought a game? It was right after my birthday. My birthday is January 6th, and I bought it right after my birthday and started playing it. Let me see if I can check. There's got to be a way to check. I think it would have been like January something 2023. Might have been 2022. Honestly, I kind of am not great at keeping track of time. Maybe, oh, here we go. What if I look at properties? In-game overlay data. I don't know how to find it. Why? There's got to be somewhere where it says, right? Okay, I reviewed the game on January 8th of 2023, but that doesn't mean I actually bought it. You stats, maybe? Let's see. Okay, so I said climb Celeste Mountain and complete chapter 1 were on January 1st, 2023. Okay, so I actually bought it a few days before my birthday. I must have just bought it over winter break last year. So I did all the way up to Reflection at chapter 6 in one day. And then I did okay. So some of these achievements I ended up doing a lot later. The Pico 8 on the same day. I did pretty much all of the B-sides in like I did like this entire game in like a week. When did I do Farewell? Let's see. Okay, 7B done on January 4th. So that's in 4 days. Oh my god. I beat Farewell on my birthday actually on January 6th. So I literally basically 100% of the game in 6 days. Jesus, man. Yeah, I really grinded this game. So I beat Farewell on January 6th, and then I did all the C-sides as well the next day. So yeah, I kind of grinded this game out. And for context, it took me 12 hours to beat Farewell the first time I did it. So yeah, I played a lot of this game for 6 days. I was kind of hooked. And I've never really been like hooked by a game that much before. Like, I don't know what it was specifically. Like, it's really hard to articulate exactly what it was. But like, I've never been so like invested in beating a game before, like in my life. Like, I don't know what it was. I was locked in. And I'm never locked in. Like, I'm very bad at finishing things. I'm historically very not motivated to finish things most of the time, even if it's something I like doing. That's why my upload schedule for YouTube sucks, because I'm really bad at editing consistently, and I'm just super low motivation. So it's very surprising that I grinded the game that consistently for like a week straight and just beat the whole thing. I'm not exactly sure what it is about the game. I think it was just a little bit of everything. The story, I like the story. It was a simple story, but it was good. It felt real, if that makes sense. Also, I almost just died there. I see this mistashing, man. It's out of control. Out of control right now. But yeah, something about the game, I love platformers, but like the controls specifically are just so tight, and it's just really nice. And the thing too is I'm really impatient, so I hate when there's like loading screens or like when you have to wait. But in Celeste, when you die, you just like respawn instantly. So I never really felt bored because you're just always playing. There's like no breaks, there's no cutscenes, there's no waiting for loading times, and I think that was a big part of it. Because I'm really impatient. Also, I messed it up. So I hate when I have to wait. There's long loading times or there's lag in games, and Celeste really didn't have any of that. It was super fast paced, and it's, you know, you're always moving, you're always doing something, and I think that's what I like about it. That, and it's very rewarding because having there be so many checkpoints makes it feels like when you die, it's not as punishing. Like, it feels like you're learning when you die, and it doesn't feel like you're just dying and you lose all this progress. Like, you don't really lose that much progress when you die. You just learn something new about the room, and it makes you better at the game like every time you die, and I think that's really cool. And the game definitely knows that, and it's like, oh, be proud of your death count, don't be sad. Also, that was a dumb death. But yeah, I'm really not in a good state to talk about why I like the game so much, but I tried my best. One day I'll make a video on it, someday in the future. But where was I? So I was talking about my Celeste journey, I think, and I got kind of sidetracked there. But yeah, so I played the game. I guess I did it all in a week. I didn't realize that, but I got January 2023, did the 100% the whole game in a week, which is crazy. Pretty much. I didn't get all the strawberries, but I beat all the levels in like a week, which is crazy. But so I did that, and then I'm trying to think what happened after. I'm pretty sure I started speed running. I kind of wanted to learn how to speed run, and what happened is I beat the game. I looked up some guides on speedrunning, and I started doing some streams of like speedrunning because I wanted to get a sub-hour run. And then I kind of was doing it, and then I'm like, at the same time, I kind of wanted to start doing YouTube more, and I'm like, I'm like, all right, I don't really know what to make videos about, but, you know, Celeste, you know, I thought the speedrun was pretty interesting. Maybe I can make a video about the speedrun. And I wasn't really part of the Celeste community. I didn't really know much about Celeste other than just like playing the game. So I kind of made the video. I didn't really think anybody would watch it. I kind of thought it was just going to be like, all right, you know, it wouldn't get any views. And then what happened is basically the video did very well. A lot of people saw it. A lot of people left very nice comments on it. And yeah. Then from there, a lot of people told me to play Strawberry Jam. Like, a lot of the comments were like, you gotta play modded Celeste, you gotta play Strawberry Jam. And then I'm like, all right, man, I guess I'm gonna go get mods and play Strawberry Jam. And that's what I did. I played Strawberry Jam. I played beginner lobby, intermediate lobby, advanced lobby. I'm partway through expert lobby right now, but I would say I did beginner, intermediate, and advanced all in a row before I took any breaks. Then I think I met Mars right after beginner lobby. He DM'd me about something. I forget what it was. I really don't remember. But something, he saw the Celeste video and he's like, something about like, hey, I can help you out in the intermediate lobby if you want, or something. And then we VC'd and we played through intermediate lobby with Celestenet. He showed me how to set up Celestenet. And then somewhere in there, I forget. I honestly. Oh my God, Jesus. Somewhere in there, summer existed. I don't remember when summer existed. I think it was. I know it was after Mars. I just don't remember when. Because Summer was in chat for a while, and then at some point, we made a group chat at some point with Jiggle, Summer, and Mars. And yeah, that group chat we still have that. We still have that group chat still going. We're finally getting my tragic backstory real. How old are you, Gato? I don't know. Did you tell me how old you are? I have no idea. Don't know. 0 years old, real. You're an infant. But yeah, so that happened. At some point, what else did I did? I played some other Celeste. I played a bunch of different Celeste. I think I played a bit of Secret Santa collab. I played some other stuff. Not like a ton of other stuff. I did some Celeste bingos with Jiggle last summer. That was pretty fun. Then I started doing Goldens. The reason I started doing Goldens was it was at first kind of a joke. Mars was like, we were like we were like joking about how I'm like straight, and then Mars and Summer are gay, right? As you do. And Mars is like, Larry, you're homophobic if you don't get all the Goldens. And I'm like, damn, I guess I gotta get all the Goldens now. And as a joke, I started getting all the Goldens. And then after, like, I started with the Seasides, and then after I did all the Seasides, I'm like, what if I actually did all of them? And then I started doing all of them. Yeah, I like the thumbnails, exactly. Yeah, it is a summer reference. But yeah, exactly. Then I just started doing all of them. And here we are. And that's what I've been doing for hundreds of hours since then. Probably missed a bunch of stuff in there, but I am, like, not fully conscious right now, so I probably am missing out on a lot of details in that story. So yeah, I definitely skipped over a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I did some speedrunning for a while, and then I made that YouTube video, and that was kind of my gateway into modded stuff, and that kind of allowed me to meet some cool people, and then that allowed me to continue playing pretty much. Why do you have the wacky hair colors? Oh, that was a while ago. I've experimented with a lot of different hair colors. The reason they are what they are now is because I wanted to, for my YouTube videos, I wanted my hair color to be reversed because I wanted, like, to confuse people, basically. It was basically just, like, a way to like, make people, like, feel like they're, like, tripping. Like, they, like, see it and they're like, wait a minute, that's messed up. Because I do that a lot, actually, in my YouTube videos, where I'll, like, purposefully, like, I'll mess up certain details, or like I'll change certain things like slightly on purpose just to see if people will notice. Because I like to do a little bit of psychological warfare. And it definitely works. I do that a lot. Like, if you really analyze my videos, there's a lot of things you'll notice that are like off. And that's like on purpose because I like to see if people will notice. And there's like little Easter eggs I had in the videos too. Like, I'll hide in, like, images or, like, things that are in there for, like, a few frames. And most of the time, people don't notice them, actually. But that's because you'd have to really, like, be looking for it to notice it. But now that I told you guys this, next time I make a video, like, pay attention. And you'll probably notice a lot of, like, weird things. Because I hide a lot of stuff in the videos. I like adding Easter eggs. I like adding, like, silly things that are just in there. My name is not Barry. It's not psychological warfare. It's Larry, okay? Now, if you want me to be completely honest, my real name isn't even Larry. It's something else, but I'm not going to tell you guys that. You have to figure that out yourself. And even if you do figure it out, I'm still not going to admit it as being correct because I don't want people to know my name, so. So, have I experimented with coded messages in your videos? Oh, like I do like an ARG kind of thing. I've thought about doing an ARG before, or doing like something similar where I hide like a secret message in the videos or something, or a secret story that's like hidden in the videos. I've never done it, but I've been thinking about doing it, and I might I might try it at some point, doing like some kind of ARG or doing like kind of like a secret hidden message that's in there. I don't know what the plot line would be. I'd have to come up with the story for the ARG though. What's an ARG? ARGs are basically like when there's like, it's kind of like I don't know what it stands for, but basically it's a type of story, basically. Alternate reality game. Oh, I didn't even know that was what it stood for. But basically, I know game theories and a couple of them and analyze them, but basically it's when people will like, yeah, it's an online scavenger hunt. So like they'll hide maybe inside of YouTube videos or inside of website links or whatever. They basically hide clues and details, and you have to kind of piece together a story based off of clues and details and just things like that. And you have to figure out the mystery behind like what's going on. Like a lot of times in YouTube videos, there'll be like weird like glitches in the video, or there'll be like QR codes, or there'll be like codes that you have to like translate the codes into like an actual message. So like it's basically like a little riddle, kind of like an online escape room in a way. You could think of it like that, where you have to kind of puzzle together what's going on. What do you mean it's painful to see me like this? You're like acting like I'm in a coma right now, Gato. You're like Larry, it's been 7 years. Wake up. Wake up, Larry. You're in a coma. That'd be wild if I was in a coma and Celeste isn't even real and I've just been dreaming this whole time. Like, this is all fabrication of my brain. I mean, I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly. I don't know why I can't be Larry. Apparently, that's not allowed. This would be a very elaborate way for your comatose brain to torment itself. It really would. I'm kind of impressed that my brain would come up with such a terrible punishment for me to endure. It really would be. The doctors are live streaming his attempts. That's crazy. The doctors are like pulling up like they have like they're like looking into my brain right now, and they have like the live stream is literally just like footage of my brain. Like like literally my brain is creating this footage right now, and they're just live streaming this to YouTube. That'd be wild. That'd be kind of hype though, honestly. I'd be kind of down for that. First comatose farewell golden real. Live neuron reaction. Oh, that's good. That's good. Real. Bum 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 bum. You guys are something. You really are. Eating farewell golden while asleep. That'd be kind of hype. Yeah, but hopefully I feel a little better tomorrow, because right now I'm just, I don't know. In a very weird state of mind right now. It's the only way. Wait, I can save it? No, that is savable, by the way, but... Yeah, dreams are really weird. I think it's interesting that no, like, scientists have figured out, like, why dreams exist, or, like... Well, they know, like, kind of, like, why they happen, but they don't know, like, the meaning behind them, which I think is kind of interesting. And I sure hope dreams don't have meanings, because my dreams are absolutely unhinged. Like, think of, like, a Larry the Slime stream. Like, think how unhinged an average Larry the Slime stream, and, like, multiply that by 100. That's basically what my dreams are like. So that pretty much tells you about how just insane and diabolical my dreams are. Like, they are not normal. They're not like, there's no meaning. I hope there's no meaning, because if there's meaning, I don't know what the meaning is. Like, they're very chaotic. They're very, very chaotic. And they make no sense. Like, I wake up from them and I'm like, what the hell just happened to me? That's what happens. You need momentum from before the gap and I hit the wall. Yeah, I think you're right, Litterbox, because I have saved that before. It's kind of a hard save and kind of a weird save. Guys, you don't need to help me. I'm fine. I don't need this gaslighting operation going on right now. Okay. Oh man. Uh, yeah, I don't know. It's weird because like I woke up today and I was just kind of like, it's like a weird state of mind. I wouldn't say it's weird because I wouldn't say I was like sad or anything today. Like not like depressed. Like I wouldn't use that word. It's more like uninspired. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but I kind of just woke up and I literally just wanted to go back to bed. Like I literally all day just been like tired and like not home mentally, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird state of my being. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like I didn't feel like doing anything, but there was like stuff I knew I should be doing. Like I'm like, oh, I should be editing my videos or whatever, or I should be, you know, practicing my saxophone. And then I kind of just like didn't. And I kind of just sat there watching YouTube and being like, damn, I'm doing absolutely nothing today. And then I like felt it's like, you know when you like, you know when you watch YouTube because like you literally don't, or like watch whatever, Instagram Reel, TikTok, whatever you want to watch. For me, it's YouTube, and like you're just doing it because it's the only thing you have the energy to do, and then you don't do it because you actually want to watch YouTube. It's like you're just doing it because I don't know. It's like you're just doing it because it's just kind of instinctual, and it's like that's the only thing you have the energy to do. Yeah, it's an escape. So it's feeling exactly that's better. It's an escape. Real. I don't know. Is that depression? I don't know. It doesn't like I don't feel like sad, you know? Like I wouldn't say I'm like sadness. Like I don't feel like I don't even I don't know. It's really weird. When you're climbing up those key blocks, couldn't you just land on each block instead of wall jumping? Do you mean? Oh, I mean that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I could do that. I just don't for some reason. I don't know. I guess it's one of those things where like I don't really know what. I don't know what depression is supposed to feel like, so I really can't tell. Cause like to me, when I guess when I think of depression, I would be like, oh, that's like when you feel like everything like sucks. And that's not necessarily how I feel. I just kind of feel like I don't really desire to do anything. I literally just, it's like basically I just want to crawl into a hole and just sleep and do nothing. That's basically the feeling. I would say. That's basically it. I feel like it's like that's kind of how I felt when I woke up today. And I feel like that's definitely something that I have to like a lesser degree on like that I'm more often, but today it was like especially bad when I woke up, you know. Today you gotta have a pretty awful depressive episode and I didn't feel bad all the time, but I didn't feel any desire to do anything. So you don't have to so I guess what I'm trying to figure out is you can have depression without necessarily feeling like necessarily sad, I guess. Because to me, like if I'm doing a simple like explaining to a toddler like what is depression, I would say it's like, oh, if you feel sad for like a prolonged period of time. But like it kind of sounds like that's not what it actually is. So I might be wrong here. Google, no, never Google like illnesses. Google always is wrong about illnesses. Like if you Google if you say like, oh, these are my symptoms, Google, what do I have? It'll say you have like some form of cancer or something stupid. Sometimes it's closer to app. Yeah, I would describe it as numbness. That actually, Wilbur, that I think accurately describes it. I think numbness is like kind of how it feels, where it's like I don't feel a strong emotional desire or a strong emotional connection to anything that I'm doing, I would say, if that makes sense. Like kind of like detached almost. I don't know. God damn it, I did it again. God, I've done that twice. Why? I need to practice this room. I'm doing it. I'm going too low, I think. Like I'm waiting too long to throw it, so I just need to do it earlier. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, alright. That's true. I mean, there might be some website that you could get like a good definition off of. That's pretty depression core. Yeah, maybe I should tell somebody about that. That might be something that I should tell somebody about, probably. Potentially. I don't really know how to explain that to somebody, though. Like, how am I supposed to explain that to other people? Did you get that checked out? Yeah, I probably should. I mean, I do have a therapist, so I should probably just tell my therapist, probably. That probably would make the most sense. I think the problem was I haven't told anyone because I didn't know how to articulate it, you know? Like, it was just kind of a strange feeling. Maybe you should go climb a mountain. Dude, I could be like Myrtle and Celeste, you know? Yeah. According to Madeline, it's like you're at the sorry, I missed this earlier. It's like you're at the bottom of an ocean. You feel claustrophobic and yet exposed. I mean, like claustrophobic and exposed. I mean, kind of. I don't know if I would say it's exposed. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm suffocating. It's more like I feel like I'm just like. I feel like I'm just kind of going through the motions. Like I'm just kind of living like life just because I have to and not because I want to, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know. We don't know each other that well, but I've dealt with that for a while. Yeah, I mean, from what it sounds like we have a similar experience in that realm. Yeah, like you're just waiting for things to happen. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feels like I'm just kind of going... I'm kind of like it's not like I feel sad. Like I don't feel like, oh, my life sucks, I wish I wasn't living. Like it's not like a suicidal or anything. Like definitely not that. It's more of just like, you know, I'm just not excited to like exist, I guess. It's more of that, you know. Yeah, but thank you for being willing to listen. I do appreciate it. What's up, Mars? You want to chat? DMs are open. All right, thank you, Mars. I appreciate it. I think another part of the problem too is that like is that for the most part I don't really like do a great job at expressing my like emotions very well. So like even if I had a problem that I understood how to explain to somebody, I just wouldn't, because my kind of how I've lived my life is like, you ever heard of like fake it till you make it? That's kind of what it's like. It's like, even if I feel like crap, I don't want to put that onto other people. So I just don't I just pretend like I don't feel like crap, you know, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's literally just fake it till you make it. That's essentially what I think that phrase perfectly describes it. Because I really don't want other people to feel bad because of the fact that I feel bad, you know? That makes sense. I don't want to bring down the whole ship with me, you know? Yeah, it is a danger. I agree. I don't think it's very healthy. I don't discount your mental challenges. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, because the problem with that mentality is that, like, if you aren't willing to, express your emotions, then they just kind of sit there unprocessed, and then you don't really have any way to deal with them because they're just kind of sitting there doing nothing. That makes sense. Well, I think it's one of those things too where, like, I think the perfect example for me is it's really dumb because it's like okay, it's like I like making YouTube videos, right? So like I think it's cool, but even though I like doing it, I don't want to do it. Like literally most of the time, I just don't want to edit. I don't want to write scripts, even though I know that I enjoy doing it, but I still don't do it just because I just don't feel like doing it. And it's really stupid because it's like, why would you not feel like doing the things that you enjoy doing? It makes no sense. Like there's like no rationally, it does not make any like logical sense. It's just like, why? Like if I like doing it, shouldn't that be enough motivation in itself to make you want to do it? It's like, yeah, it's really, really bizarre. If you aren't reaching out, then sometimes you lose the desire to actually get better. Yeah, I think it's tough because I don't really know what the problem is. So like you, even if I have some problem, I know I have a problem and I know something's causing it, but I don't know what's causing it, It's like, okay, I feel like zero desire or motivation to do anything. Okay, maybe that's a problem, right? But it's like, what's causing that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like, how am I supposed to figure that out? It's like such a weird kind of problem because it's like I sort of know what the issue is, but not really. You know what I mean? So I just kind of don't know what to do about it. So like, there is a problem, and I'm aware that it's a problem because I'm like sitting there and I'm literally just watching YouTube all day. Like this is not very fulfilling, and I know it's not fulfilling because it's like it's just YouTube. I'm just rotting my brain. Like I'm not gaining anything from this. And it's just like, yeah, I'm kind of just stuck, I guess, is the best way to put it. I just don't really know how to deal with it. Things you want to do can involve things you find boring or tedious. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it boring or tedious. I think the problem is, to do some of the things I enjoy doing, it requires a certain level of effort and like energy that I just don't have, What reasons for doing YouTube stuff do you have? I mean, the reason I started doing it is because I just think it's cool. Like, I just think it's interesting because I just, I like, as you guys know, I like yapping, right? I like yapping. I like yapping about stuff that's interesting, So I just like yapping about, I like video games and I like yapping, so making videos is basically me just yapping about video games. That's what it is. And I actually enjoy the writing too. I used to not like writing, like in English class, and then I started writing the YouTube videos, and it's kind of cool because you don't have to follow like conventional English grammar laws, but it's kind of cool. But at the same time, it takes like a lot of energy, like a lot of mental energy, because I have to like think about how I'm structuring stuff. But the problem is, that energy I just don't have that mental energy to do that. You ask me, I'd say that's just being lazy. That's the problem. I agree because that's what I think too. I'm just being lazy. But the problem is, if you're being lazy all the time, then what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like that means there's some problem that's causing you to be lazy, right? Like, I think there's, because like, why would I understand being lazy? Like, oh, I don't want to do my math homework because nobody likes doing schoolwork, right? But to me, that's different because that's something I don't want to do. But YouTube is something that I do want to do, and I know I want to do it, but I still don't do it, which is weird. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people still work on things they like despite how much effort it takes. That's what confuses me. Like, I should want to do it because I think I enjoy doing it. Like, that should be enough, but I'm just not. Laziness to be unproductive out of preference. Yeah, I don't enjoy being lazy. I think that's a good that's a good point. Like, I don't enjoy being unproductive. It actually makes me feel worse. I actually feel really crappy about it because I'm just like, I just kind of sit there and I'm like, man, I should be doing something right now, and then I'm just not. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just watching YouTube right now. It's easy to just be like, oh yeah, you're just being lazy, but I agree with Will, but I don't think that's what that is. I think there's something else going on. I highly recommend talking about this with a therapist because I am depressed and you're describing exactly how I feel. Yeah, that could be, you might be onto something, Wilbur. You might need to talk to somebody about this. That is dumb too, because it's like, that's like the whole point of it there. That's literally the whole point. It's like their job, the therapist. So it's like, it should definitely tell them. And I have talked about it a little bit, but like not to this degree, I guess. Welcome in, Anas. I think I'm saying that right. I might be wrong. You're literally doing farewell Goldenberry. That is true. I am probably like an absolute psychopath for doing that. So I mean, and that's not surprising. Okay. That's a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point. You do. Yeah, that's what's weird to me. It's like, why am I able to do this? Right? Like I'm doing this. I'm determined to do this, but I won't do other things. You know. Like there's like some switch that like I think the good example too is like I literally beat 100%ed Celeste in a week. It's like, why was I so like locked in, you know, for that? And then as soon as it comes to like other things, I'm just like, no, I don't wanna, you know, it makes no sense. Like there's like a switch and I don't know why the switch just turns on and then it just turns off again. You know, it's like very sporadic. And I don't know what causes the switch to turn on and off. It's like, you know, it's weird. Yeah, it's a determination, like Celeste reference, guys. Oh my god. Real. Also, I almost died there, but it's fine. Maybe that's why I like Celeste so much. It had a maybe there was a deeper connection I made there that I just didn't. Okay, that was a dumb death. There's a deeper connection there that I made that I wasn't like aware of, but there might have been something more there that I didn't quite catch. Farewell reference, real. That was a dumb death. Here, let me run that room again. That was a dumb death. I've done that before. You just, when you hit the bounce pad too early. Sounds like ADHD paralysis. What is ADHD paralysis? I've heard of ADHD, but I have not heard of ADHD paralysis. Is that like a thing that happens when you have ADHD? I've never checked to see if I have like anything. I've never gone to a doctor to see if I have any mental thingies ever. I've just never really had a reason to. Like, I think the thing is because I never really tell anybody about what's going on, there's no reason to check, you know? That makes sense. Executive dysfunction? What does that mean? A lot of... Is it like there's a connection between ADHD and Depression, is that what it is? I've never heard of that before. I make a map with a ton of downright dashes and call it Bane of Larry. Jeez, man. Well, it's not the down... Oh, yeah, that's true. It is the downright because the stupid freaking mistashes. I always misdash downright. What's your best on Farewell Golden? I've made it to like the 3rd room of stubbornness. So that's my PB. You can see in the bottom left every checkpoint and how many times I've made it to. So you can see I made it once to stubbornness, 7 times to determination, 63 times to Event Horizon. So that you can see all of those checkpoints. But yeah, I think about the 3rd room of stubbornness. It's a symptom of ADHD where you know you need to do something and you won't do it purely out of worry. Yeah, I don't know if it's like worry necessarily, but is the reason I'm not doing stuff. It's more of just like a lack of energy. It really is just like a lack of mental energy, if that makes sense. Well, both of my so I have 2 older brothers, and they both have ADHD, but I've had no reason to think that I have it. Just because they have it doesn't mean I have it, you know. But their symptoms have been more like different than how I am, but it's possible that I have like a minor case of it and it's just gone unchecked. But I mean, at the same time, if it's a minor case, that probably means it's not a big deal. Google probably knows more than I do. I mean, my therapist probably knows more than anyone else, because I mean, you know, they go to school for that. We'll say ChatGPT their way through school, but let's hope they didn't do that. I think too the problem is like what I've often heard is people are like, oh, okay, you aren't feeling motivated to do anything, you just need to set goals for yourself. But I think the problem is whenever I try doing that, whenever I complete a goal, it's like I don't like, you're supposed to feel like satisfaction, and then I just like don't. Like I'll complete the goal and I'll be like, all right, it's done, you know? So I'm like, okay, I did it. And then I just don't feel anything. If you need to feel motivated to complete the goal. Exactly, that's the point. Like you're supposed to feel a satisfaction from completing the goal. But then I just don't. I'm like, not. You know? I will, you know what I actually will say? When I completed 7B, I think 7B is my second hardest golden I've ever done. That took me like 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks of grinding. When I beat that golden, like, you know, that was the biggest pop off I've had like ever. And I don't know what it is, something about the goldens, like it just, see, like that I felt good about. Like that was an example of something where like I did that and I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I mean? I was chapter 8 out. Dude, I beat chapter 8 in 2 days. Chapter 8B is way overhyped. 8B is not that hard. The only reason people think, well, okay, it is hard. I'm not going to say it's free, but I did it in 2 days, which I'm pretty sure 3A took me longer than 8B did. But, oh yeah, well, what I did is you got to practice the entry cycles, and what happens is because the cycles are tough, I'm guessing a lot of people don't have good entry cycle strats, and if you have good routes for the entry cycles, then it becomes really consistent. The only time it's hard is when you don't have a good strat for the cycles, because if you don't have like a perfect strat and a perfect route, then you just fall apart. But 7B, there's not really that much cycles. It's just really tight platforming. It's very long level because, you know, it's 7B. It's just a long level, and it's just consistently difficult the whole time. And the very final part of it's really hard too. Yeah, I've never been good at like reading where I am in the cycle. I prefer to just have like a strat and like a route for each entry cycle that I just do every time. I don't have to think about it. Like I just know exactly what inputs to press and when. And that was probably the most consistent way to do 8B, and I did it in like 2 days. Like, it was very, very much faster than 7B. People say, oh, you're not feeling motivated, just get motivated. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Because what I think the problem is, it's like, people are like, oh, you know, you're not doing anything, just set small goals for yourself. But the problem is, even if you set goals for yourself, that doesn't mean anything if you don't feel anything from completing the goals. Like, you have to feel good from completing a goal for it to work in the first place. But if you don't feel good about completing the goal, then like, what's the point of setting the goal if you don't feel good about it? Because then you're not going to, you're gonna be back where you started. And then when you don't meet the goals, you feel worse. Exactly. It's an infinite self-feeding cycle of just like not goodness. And like, I don't even know how you're supposed to get out of that, because it's like how are you even supposed to like do anything about it, you know? It's an infinite cycle, you know? It's pretty bad, I would say. Because like, if you have give me a second. If you have, like, if I have a goal, if I fail the goal, I feel bad. If I feel bad if I don't complete the goal, but if I do complete the goal, I feel nothing. So it's like, it just kind of sucks no matter what happens, you know? That's probably my story with a lot. Yeah, it seems to be a common thing nowadays, for sure. Definitely, you know, a big issue, for sure. Just like feeling, having, it's almost like feeling like a good sense of purpose, you know? It's kind of what it feels like. Taking math is crazy. That's wild. Hey, I mean, hey, you know, don't bash it till you try it, you know what I mean? That's what I said. I'm kidding. Guys, I do not condone you take meth, alright? FBI, please do not hunt me down. Thank you. Ooh. I think the best thing to do is set goals you'll be working towards for a long time, like Farewell Golden. Yeah, I don't know. Something about Farewell Golden is compelling, but I don't know what it is. I guess you could say it is a long-term goal, but I don't know if it being long-term is the reason that I want to do it, or if there's another reason. And I don't. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. That's the magic to it. But I don't really know. Because if I knew, then it would be easy. It's like, oh, if I knew what the problem is, I can just fix it. But I don't know what causes it. So that's the problem. Yeah, well, and then the long-term goal, the problem is, like, how do you, like, tackle it? The prestige. Oh, I don't care about prestige, alright? Like, I don't care about, like, I don't care about being like, oh, let's go, I beat Farewell Golden, that means I'm really good at Celeste. It's like, it's more of a personal goal than anything. I don't care what other people think about me because of the goal I complete. Like, I've never been very competitive, to be honest. Like, if somebody is like, oh, I'm better than you at this, I'll be like, all right. Like, sure, cool, man, I don't really care. You know, that's what I would say. So I'm doing Farewell Golden for, like, as a personal goal, less of like saying that I'm better than other Celeste players. I don't really care how much better the other Celeste players are. Like, whatever, you know. I don't care how much better or worse the other Celeste players are than me. It's like, I don't care what my ranking is or whatever. Yeah, the 8 people on stream will think I'm good at the game. There you go. Yeah, but I don't care about that. You know what I mean? What do you care about? It's a deep question, Cubo. That's a great question, and I really don't have a good answer. I always feel like I should be working on it, even though I'm not. Then I feel guilty every time I do anything that isn't that. Yeah, that's real, Wilbur. That's honestly, like, You got it. You got it spot on. That's exactly how I feel every day when I'm watching YouTube. It's like I'm aware of what I should be doing, but then I'm just not. You're better than me, and I'm a super epic, awesome pro gamer. So you must be pretty good. Wow. Well, it's a big title you got for yourself there. Just telling yourself you're doing it right now. But can you reword that? I don't know how. Just telling. Okay, you might have got auto-corrected there. Could you rewrite that? I don't understand what you mean. Just telling yourself you're doing it. Oh, so you're saying you're telling yourself you're doing it right now. Right here, work. Auto-correct, I just forgot. Okay. I don't know, I mean... It's weird, I don't know. I don't know what... I don't know why... The stuff you're doing isn't even fulfilling, so you don't understand why you do something that makes you feel like garbage instead of just being productive like a normal person. That's true, yeah, because like YouTube doesn't fulfill. Like I know YouTube isn't helping me grow as a person or improve my life in any way. Like everyone knows that. It's just like you do it anyways because it's easy. I have the goal of getting 202 berries deathless and world record. Wow, that's a goal right there. That is a hefty goal. 202 berries deathless is wild. That is gonna be tough. Well, it's not. So I don't know. I think the problem is I don't know why. Like I know what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing, but I don't know why I don't want to do it, I guess. Like I know what I should do, but I don't know why I'm not doing it, I guess is the best way. But sometimes there just isn't a reason. I don't have a reason. I just don't. When I don't have a reason, I just don't know what to do about it because I know it's a problem, and then I'm like, well, I don't know what to do about it. You know, it's an infinitely feeding monster. You know, that just sits there and it just gets bigger, and there's no way to kill the monster. It just kind of sits there. Video games don't make me feel like garbage. Yeah, I love video games too. Yeah, I think video games are really cool. But the problem is playing video games is not going to lead it to me being I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But my point is I can't just play video games all day because I have responsibilities and I have things that I need to do and want to do but don't want to do at the same time. It's weird. It's a lot of conflicting thoughts is the problem because it's like okay, I'm watching YouTube right now. I shouldn't be doing that. And then it's like I know what I shouldn't be doing. Then you just do it anyways because you just don't feel like doing anything else. But you would think like doing something else would be more fulfilling, so that would make you motivated to do it. But when I'm still not motivated to do it, so it just is like why? There's no logistical sense to it. Yeah, it is. It's very irrational. Yeah, I agree with that. Like it doesn't. There's no logical sense to it. Like it doesn't make sense, you know. And it sucks because my brain operates on logic, and when there's something that isn't logic, I just am like, what? Like I hate when I have like when I act irrational because I do so many irrational things all the time, and I hate it because I'm like, why am I doing that? You know. Why am I like this? Yeah, dude, Wilbur, we're literally the same person though, literally. We're the same person, but you're gay and I'm not gay. Real. We're the same person, but you're a woman and I'm not. Real. you're like half not gay if you think about it. I mean, I guess I didn't never thought about it like that, but yeah, kinda. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Yeah. So you got me there. Alternate universe Larry. Alternate timeline Larry. I'm half gay, half straight. I'm so powerful. Yeah, it's kind of overpowered, Wilbur. Like, they need to nerf you. Kind of not fair. Into the Larryverse. That would be hype. I'd be hype for that. In this timeline, you get depressed Larry, and then you get they nerf me by making me single. That's crazy. No, I don't think Gato's ever gonna realize that I'm Larry. I think Gato's gonna keep calling me Barry till the end of time, and you know what? That's kind of funny, so I'm okay with it. The persistence alone is commendable. How do you think you feel? How do you think you'll feel once you beat Farewell Golden? I think when I beat Farewell Golden, I'll feel like a sense of peace, if that makes sense. Like it'll be an inner peace. It'll be a burden lifted, if that makes sense. Because it's something that I've wanted to do for a while now. Because I mean, I've been doing this for a while, and I think it'll be satisfying. Yeah, exactly. The boulder is on the top of the hill, and then I get to push the boulder down the hill, and you know that. Yeah, exactly. So it'll be like a weight off my shoulder, I would say. It's something I wanted to do, and it's something that's really difficult, really tough, and I think it'll feel satisfying. What am I gonna do after Farewell Golden? Well, I'm gonna take a break from Celeste for sure. And there's some other games I wanted to play. Like I want to play Outer Wilds. There's some other games I want to play. And then I'll come back and do Expert Lobby in Strawberry Jam for sure. But I'll definitely take a break from Celeste for a little bit. Just because playing this much Celeste, it does something to you, you know. They nerf me by giving me depression. That's wild. Not fair. Wilbur, they knew you were too powerful. They just had to do it. I'm sorry, Wilbur. They had to nerf you. Like God knew you were too powerful, so God's like, all right, Wilbur, we're gonna nerf Wilbur into the ground. I think the nerfs. I'd just be too straight. I get it. Yeah, it just wouldn't be fair, Wilbur. It wouldn't be fair. You'd be a little too overpowered, so they had to do it. You know, it was a necessary evil. It would have been too busted. Okay, Wilbur, I think we're just the same person. I think that's what we're discovering. They're very simple and mental to you. I'm just more chill about it because I don't listen to what other people say. That's interesting. So similar mental, but like you're fine with it. You're not like interesting. It's the price to pay. Wilbur get every berry you homophone. That would be a crazy plot twist. I get all the berries and then Wilbur has to get all the berries right after. Get all the goldens. That would be the plot twist of the century. Season 2. Yeah, we're literally the same person now, real. Dude, season 2 is gonna go crazy. yeah, Wilbur get every berry you're heterophobic, true. It's literally the reverse. Yeah, you have to be like me and just say like unhinged. Just say unhinged, absolutely unhinged things on stream all day. That's what you have to do. Just like I do. You use your gay rights license. I don't believe anyone that says video games. I don't think video games are pointless. Definitely. I think video games have a lot of power to them. Especially like a really good video game can have a lot of impact. And I think YouTube videos too can be really good. I just think too much YouTube. I feel like if you're watching YouTube for the wrong reason, it's bad. YouTube is dangerous. It's like anything, right? Too much of it is bad. You know, it's okay in moderation. And it's the same with video games. It's in moderation. If all you do is play video games or all you do is watch YouTube, then it's a problem. But it's okay, like, to have some amount of it, you know? Yeah, too much of anything is bad, exactly. But the problem is I'm not watching YouTube because I think it's enjoyable. I'm watching YouTube because it's easy and it's a way for me to avoid doing literally anything else. Which is I would say is the wrong reason. You know, that's not great reason to do it. That's what my dad would call an addiction. Yeah, I mean, it is, right? I feel like, I mean, you can get addicted to YouTube, like you can get addicted to anything. Yeah, doing things to avoid living your life. Yeah, exactly. I'm addicted to the number. I'm addicted to the grind. Oh, don't tell me I did this. If I did the same, I am actually going to. I've done that like 5 times this stream. I swear to. Why am I doing that? Like, it's not. All I have to do is I literally never died in my life on this room, and I've done it like 8 billion times in a row. All I have to do is throw this stupid jelly, and I just win. And I keep. Oh my god! I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, I have to drop it higher, but for some reason I'm not. I keep going too low, and I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah, this is almost as bad as the mustache incidents. Yeah, I need to like mentally ingrain that room. I need to actually pay attention on that and be mindful of not going too low. Don't make me pull out the spreadsheet, and I'll do it. I'll pull out. I have it. I bet you I wrote that down on the spreadsheet. It's funny because I made that whole spreadsheet and I've never actually like used it a single time. I know. I haven't used it at all. I just haven't felt. I mean, the consistency tracker is so convenient that it just like tells me all the stats that I really don't need it. And I know I've done these rooms so many times that I have all of the strats like ingrained in my head for the most part. So. I know you guys like the spreadsheet, okay, but like, I'm lazy, guys. I don't feel like pulling it out. Farewell blindfolded? I don't know. You could do it. I just don't think you. I think Celeste would be a hard game to do blindfolded because it's there. I mean, there's enough audio cues and stuff. You might be there. You could. You know, there's setups you could probably do. Yeah, I think it would be possible. It would be really hard though. That's true. Celeste is very predictable. That is true. Yeah, I don't think video games are bad. It's like anything, you know, in moderation. It's good. Like if you're playing video games 12 hours a day, not going outside, not talking to anybody, it's probably not good. But that doesn't mean video games are bad. It just means you don't have a healthy life balance. You know, it's like anything. Like, you know, you could say the same thing about freaking reading. Like, if you read for 12 hours a day, most people would say, oh, reading is not bad. It's reading. But if you do it for 12 hours a day and do nothing else, then it's bad, right? It's like anything. Watch YouTube for 12 hours a day. You freaking, I don't know. Do whatever for 12 hours a day. It's too much. And that takes the balance and it ruins the balance, you know? I'm gonna be Undertale Genocide blindfolded. That's hype. Talking about non-moderated? I don't understand what you mean. Yeah, but video games are not any worse than any other hobby. I mean, it has a stigma for being bad because there is the whole, oh, video game causes violence argument and a whole bunch of other stupid arguments that I think are ridiculous about why video games are bad. But it's not any worse than any other hobby that you do. You know what I mean? Like, you do it for fun. You know, there's a lot of value you can get out of it. But if you do too much of it, it can be unhealthy. It's like anything. Like, there's nothing special about video games compared to any other hobby. Yeah, it has a bad stigma around it, which sucks. Yeah, people are like, oh, go touch grass, whatever. But like, it's just a hobby, man. It's not any, like, you could literally, like, playing a video game, like if you compare, like, if you ask 9 out of 10 people, like, if you're somebody who reads a book for 8 hours a day versus somebody who plays video games for 8 hours a day, the person who reads a book, people are going to be like, oh, that's good for you. You're reading. You're learning so much. And the person that's playing video games is going to be like, oh, you're wasting your time playing video games. So people just think video games are just brain rot. And that's maybe true for some video games, but that's not necessarily true for all of them. You know what I mean? There's a lot you can gain from playing video games. And I think people who don't play video games don't understand that. There's a reason it's one of the most popular mediums in the world. It's literally more popular than music and like TV and stuff. Like, it's more popular than TV and music, which is crazy, but it's true. Like, yeah. And obviously it can be bad if, you know, it's not moderated, but again, there's nothing inherently bad or good about video games, you know, like, it's just how you know, it's a hobby and it can be, you know, it's just how you do it. Yeah, there's games that teach you great life lessons. That's true. And there's games that have like a lot of impact to them that people like that impact you a lot. Yeah, Celeste has a good moral lesson. Yeah, that can be really bad if you're just playing the same game, like online games over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, that's where it can turn into an addiction and be unhealthy, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like anything. It's just how you use it. Like, video games is not evil, but how you, oh, I almost died there. Of how you use that it's up to you. You know, there's so many different ways, so many different games, so many different ways to play. You know, it's up to you to decide how you want to do it, and it can be good if you're doing it right. Yeah, if you're playing on autopilot, exactly. I'm not all convinced that constantly playing video games is really that bad. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that constantly playing video games is bad. I'm saying that constantly doing anything is bad, is my point. So, like, if you do, my point is doing something too much is bad, no matter what it is. It could be literally anything. It doesn't necessarily pertain to video games specifically. It's any hobby ever. So, like, if you do anything for 12 hours straight and you're not eating, you're not sleeping as much, you're not hanging out with your friends, you're whatever. If you're sacrificing other things in your life to do something else, then it becomes not healthy. And it's not saying that's specific to video games, but, you know, it includes video games, you know. Also, I finally got that stupid one. But what people think is oh, just video games are bad. That's what people think, and that's not true. But it can be a problem, you know, if it's like you're playing 12 hours straight and you're sacrificing your diet, you're sacrificing your sleep, you're sacrificing your physical health, you know, stuff like that. Then it gets dangerous. But if you're doing it at a healthy rate, in a healthy way, then it's fine, you know. So I'm not saying video games are bad. Far from it. I think video games are great, and I think they get hated on too much. And I think people make a lot of assumptions about them. And thank you for the good luck. I appreciate it. I've seen your comments. I do appreciate your wishes. Your good luck wishes. I appreciate it. I do. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's just like anything. There's a balance of how you spend your day, and if you spend it all doing one thing, then you're not doing something else. You know, it's just up to you what you want to spend your time doing. But yeah, it does suck. You're right, because some people just think video games are evil and that they shouldn't be allowed at all. Yeah, exactly. Some people would literally rather prefer you do nothing than play video games, which is just stupid to me. It's like, why? There's nothing evil about video games. Well, the problem is, since people, a lot of times, like parents especially, they don't understand video games, so they think it's bad because they don't understand it, and that's where the problem comes from. They don't understand the value behind it, and like how it's like, what I don't get, right, is people will say, oh, you played video games for 4 hours today, you're rotting your brain, while people will literally watch TV. Like, I guarantee you most of the people watching right now, your parents, and my parents included, will watch TV for hours every day. And that's fine. Oh, watching TV, there's nothing wrong with that. But no, as soon as you're playing a video game, oh, no, now you're rotting your brain. It's like, it's such a weird, like, stigma that's put on them. It's like, I would actually argue watching TV is worse than video games, because a video game you have to interact with. You're actually, you know, using your brain maybe to critically think, to solve puzzles, depending on what game you're playing. Maybe you have to solve puzzles. Maybe you have to, you know, you have to have good hand-eye coordination. What do you have to do to watch TV? Nothing. You just sit down and do nothing. There's nothing you have to do to watch TV. But video games actually require interaction with the actual game itself. Now, some are easier than others. Some are more mindless than others. But my point is, depending on what you're playing, what game you're playing, there's a lot you can gain. Exactly, it requires way less mental effort. So it's kind of hypocritical in the argument. Oh my god, I just misstashed again. Oh my god. How many times am I gonna do that, dude? Stop predicting the fights I'm about to make. We're Wilbur, we're the same person. It's just true. We're just the same person. Yeah, this is such an orange cat whistling moment. It really is. It really is. Man, I hate dying to mustaches so much. It makes me so mad, dude. Like, I'm fine if I die because I mess up a jump. I like don't, you know, I do something else. But mustaching pisses me off because it's like, I was trying to downright dash, but I just didn't move the joystick enough. It's so annoying, dude. It's true, older generations will always find a way to belittle the younger. Dude, older generations have been hating on younger generations literally since the beginning of time. It's like, I remember I saw a YouTube video that showed a bunch of newspaper articles from like the 1800s all the way to the present day that are just like older generations being like, oh, the kids these days and whatever they're doing, you know? So it's been happening forever and it's going to continue to happen. Are you on controller? Yes, I play on Switch Pro controller, and I play on joystick, and that's why I mustache a lot. And I'm looking into potentially buying a controller with a decent D-pad so I can switch to D-pad, because it's become a really big problem. So might be I might have to, because I don't like the D-pad on Switch Pro controller, so I might be buying like a SNES controller that's USB or something similar, so that I can have a nice D-pad. So I've been looking. I might be getting a controller. Might have to order one. Ooh, like a GameCube. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. The diagonal grooves. That actually could be nice. That could be good. We're seeing a similar thing with Boss. He's saying nobody wants to work anymore. Yeah, exactly. The trend. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Wilbur. Yeah, stereotypes are always much less common than people think. I agree. I think stereotypes are a lot of times not true. I mean, it's just people make stereotypes to simplify things, because in their brain they're like, I don't understand it, so I'm just going to put a label on it instead of actually trying to understand it. We're done with everything and had 2 hours before bedtime. My mother would just say, study more. Although I got straight A's in my exams, so when I'm done, I'm really yeah. So it's dumb because it's like, you know, obviously you're doing good in school if you're getting straight A's. So like, why can't you play video games? Like you deserve a reward if you're studying and doing well in school. Like, you know, why? What's wrong with a little video games before bed? You know, like 2 hours of video games is not that bad. Like, come on, 2 hours? Like that's like I bet you your parents watch TV for more than 2 hours. You know. Easier to see black and white than shades of gray. That's actually a really, really good statement. I completely agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe a solution. I had the exact same problem as you, and I switched to hybrid, WASD for directions, and the rest on controller. I don't know, man. I just hate I cramp on keyboard, man. Maybe I'm something about keyboard. Like when I play platformers, I just get like carpal tunnel. My hands just completely just. It's super uncomfortable. I just, the controller feels so nice. So I would rather use a controller, but yeah, I don't know. I have to figure out something because right now it's just not working. And people thinking stereotypes, not the accuracy. I don't know. I think stereotypes are pretty common. I think people know that stereotypes exist and try to avoid them, but I think they still happen and people still apply labels to people. People put labels on people all the time and they will always do that. And I'm sure all of us at some point have done that to a group of people, like without even realizing it, like in our heads. Because your brain just does that. Like it just puts labels on people. Like that's why it's so common. It happens all the time. I could space my keybinds though. Yeah, I could experiment. It would be pretty tough to learn a whole new control set though, in the middle of Farewell Golden. I mean, I could try, but I don't know. I might try getting a different controller and trying that. I found one that looks pretty good. It's like similar to an SNES controller, and people said the D-pad's really nice, so it's $30, so I might try buying it and see if it's a good investment. Maybe I'll just buy it, and if I don't like it, I'll return it. But just give it a try. You know, give it the old college try. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream here. I really do not feel like doing this anymore. I'm getting kind of frustrated, so I'm probably just gonna end stream. But yeah, it's pretty late, so I'm gonna head out. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Hopefully, we do a little better. We had some decent runs, but nothing to determination, unfortunately. Have I ever put Hollow Knight? Yes, I have. I do. I've beaten Hollow Knight. It's a very good game. But anyways, I'm going to head to bed, everyone. So have a good one. Take care, everyone. Thanks for being here, as always. And I'll see you guys in the next one.